We are back at Boot Düsseldorf, and today I am bringing to you the brand new Sunseeker Manhattan 68. Doesn't she look absolutely beautiful? Well, jump on board because I am very, very honored to bring to you a walk around tour of this gorgeous new boat. As always, we are going to start on the swim platform. Now, this is a hydraulic platform, making it very easy to drop down to launch or recover your tender or jet ski. But as you can see at the moment, we have our sea bob on there. And if you have played with a sea bob before, you will know that they are quite heavy. So this is perfect to drop down for an easy get off. Now, behind me, we have our toy locker. And to the right of me, we have our access to the crew quarters, and I believe the engine room is beyond there too. But can you see how big this swim platform is? My goodness me. Now on this side here is where we have our swim ladder to drop down, so we can get up as well if you don't want to drop your platform down. But to be honest, come on, we have a beach club on the back. If you drop this down a couple inches into the water, dangle your feet over the edge there, that is just the setting for a perfect day. Okay, let's jump up and have a look at the cockpit. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is that this is very clean, and I really like that. We have the new L-shaped lounge here, and instead of your dining table, we have a coffee table, which of course, come on now, is perfect for your cocktails on the back here. We have a very nice overhang from our Flybridge. Now, we have a lot of room to move about here. Underneath our Flybridge stairs here, we have a little wet bar, and underneath here, I believe this is our ice maker. Beautiful. And on the side, let's see what's in here. A bit of storage. Having a little sneak peek into the saloon, we have quite a new layout in there. But before I take you in, you know where I'm going to go. Let's go up to the bow first. Now we have really nice height handrails here, a couple steps up, and this is a lovely socializing area. My goodness. Now we have a beautiful wrap around seating area with a fold out dining table. But if you didn't want that, you can see here that we do have a couple of cup holders and a nice little grab rail as well. But folding this out will give you some extra room if you wanted to even have a bit of a bite on the bow. Throw down a charcuterie board and watch that gorgeous sunset. And in front of me, we do have a very large sun pad that allows you to pop up the backrests to keep you nice and comfortable while you are tanning. Now, one thing that I did walk past that I've just noticed here, this backrest just moves forward and we can lift our bimmy cover up to give us some extra protection while you're lounging out on the bow. Also, next to us here, we have some extra storage lockers on both sides too. Now let's have a look at the anchor system. We have a very nice anchor system here with our windlass, our chain locker to the side, and our switches for our winch here too. And with that being said, let's head up and have a look at the Flybridge. We are first met with our wet bar here, and we have a very large seating and dining area in the aft. Now this table is absolutely huge, and this is fixed as well, but what a great spot to sit down. I can imagine as you'll get so much sun back here, but if you didn't want that, On our hard top here, we have an electric awning that does come out to provide you some extra bit of shade. But this is a great spot. I really like the black hard top here as well. And of course, not sure if you'll be able to see on camera clearly, we also have an opening sunroof. Now, stepping into the helm station, we have a wrap-around bench which converts to a large sun pad on the front, so no matter where the sun is, you can get that perfect tan. Now, this looks like a really, really cool helm station. I'm going to give it over to Rob to explain exactly what we are seeing here.
It's a good-looking helm. I've got amazing visibility. Like, I love Flybridges. I love the fact that, you know, you just get such good visibility. From up here, I can see the anchor. Obviously, I can see the bow. I can even see my guests down there if I need to. Why I always mention the anchor is because I like to run a yacht myself. And in doing so, that means I can stand here and I can see what's going on. And I can operate the anchor and bring it up, lower it, whatever I need to do. And I've got great visibility in doing that. But apart from all of that, I have amazing visibility around me from the Flybridge, so that's really good. We obviously have this new steering wheel, which is very much like a car, and I'm sure downstairs in the helm down there it'll be exactly the same. Throttle's easy to reach, like I could be standing here doing what I need to do, and if I'm coming back into the berth, I can be doing that as well. So that works really well. We've got our joystick, bow and stern thrusters, obviously everything we need. 2 large Simrad screens, and I really like these switches, which are fantastic. So with that, let's keep moving.
Before we head back down to the lower deck, let's have a look at our wet bar. So here we have our chopping board, a very large sink. Our grill next to that. Down below we have our fridge. And on the other side we have our ice maker. So everything you need to keep your guests entertained. Now, if you are liking this video, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to our channel. Every little bit really helps us to make sure we can bring these type of videos to you again. Now let's have a look at the saloon. Now this is something that I haven't seen before, but I really like it. We have a combined dining room with a split galley. So we have our galley to our starboard side, and we have this nice little separation area here. And I especially like the back paneling to give us a little bit of privacy between the formal lounge area and our dining area. So here in the center, we have our wine fridge, our beautifully laid out cutlery. That's stunning. I like when things are organized. And we have our dishwasher. And on the countertop, you can see that we are ready to prepare our cocktails. Now opposite, we have a double sink, our Miele appliances. We have some storage underneath the sink and our bin here. And up ahead, let's have a look. We have our spots for our glasses with all the Sunseeker logos on it. That is beautiful. I love that everything has its own spot. You know what they say, a tidy boat is a happy boat. All right, we have our fridge and freezer full size here, and I did forget to mention as well that I really like that seamless transition between the cockpit and your dining and galley area here. So there's no need to step over, everything is just all one level. And of course, the sliding doors that open all the way up, just making this really beautiful area that you can just integrate with people outside and still have a nice formal dining area. Okay, let's step up to our lounge. I love this lounge. Very, very beautiful fabric and material used. I like the lightness of everything, but you do have a bit of dark panels here and there just to give you a sense of balance. Very large open windows here, giving you that panoramic view. Of course, we have our TV opposite and our Sonos system below. Lots of storage as well underneath the TV cabinet, so that's nice. The beauty of a midship saloon is that we have this extra privacy. Now, especially with the privacy screen that is separating us from the galley and dining room too. Now, shall we move forward to the helm station, and I will hand it over to Rob.
So, coming into the helm of the 68 Sunseeker yacht, and as you would expect, it's very impressive. Now, we actually have the beginning of the boat show starting, and when they do that, there is loud music, so I hope that that's not too overpowering in this video. But yeah, we have a bolster seat to start with, and we don't have helm chairs, we actually have a bench seat. I actually like it, it's really, really nice, but very different to what we've traditionally had in Sunseekers, where you'd have your big, luxurious helm chairs, but they do tend to break all this beautiful light and become quite a main fixture. And with having the saloon there, I think this is a nice way to just have it all seamlessly integrate together. Obviously, I've got plenty of room in here, which is nice, and that's good when I need to get out my side door to get onto my bulwark and ultimately grab my moorings or do whatever I need to do. It gives me quick access. If I've got this down, I have a really nice seating position with this fantastic footrest. Believe it or not, they're a little thing, but they actually make a big difference, because otherwise your feet are dangling around everywhere and you don't want that. I can still reach my steering wheel, but I've got to say it is a bit far forward. However, as I've said many, many times, and I'm sure this is probably adjustable and can come forward, but as I've said many times, I prefer to drive standing up when I'm in a tighter situation where I want to have flexibility, and if I need to move or do something, I can do that. So this suits me just fine. One thing I've really noticed about the later model yachts is that they've become very, very clean and simple in their dashboards, and I like that. There's not switches everywhere. You've got these beautiful integrated switches that are just refined and clear, and they're lit, which is perfect. Obviously, we've got two huge screens. They're both Simrad, and you can configure them any way you want. I really like the steering wheel. Two things about it. One, normally they come off the front of the helm station, so they're kind of out here more, whereas this is set back very much like a car. And you've got your controls here like a car as well, which allow you to operate your screens. Now that's good, because when you're underway and it's bouncing around a bit, hitting on the screens can be a little bit tricky because you're bouncing and so on. So it allows you to do it from here, from a good old-fashioned button, which is great. Obviously here, throttles, joystick, bow and stern thrusters, all within easy reach. Fantastic visibility. I can see the bow from here. Got great visibility out the side here, and obviously that side there as well. And even better still, if I'm underway, I can have my guests sitting here in the salon, and I can communicate with them as I'm underway. If you can imagine, this is down. How comfortable is this? It's absolutely perfect. And you know, you don't need to be watching forward every second while you're underway. Once you've got your autopilot set, you can sit back, relax, but you're still close to the controls should you need to do something. So I've got to say that the new layout of the Sunseeker 68 yacht is pretty impressive. It's subtle changes that seem to be making a big difference. So with that, let's head down to the accommodation.
So on this yacht, we have a split cabin system. So the guest cabins are forward and the owner's cabin is separated here midship. But let's have a look at the guest cabins first, and then we can come back to the owner's suite. The Manhattan 68 has a 4-cabin layout, 3 of which are down here, and of course we have the owner's cabin midship. But starting in the VIP suite, now this is quite large. We have a lot of room to move about, plenty of room to get changed. I really like the detailing in the back there with that. It's almost like a, I think that Let me have a closer look. Ah, I thought it was a leather finish, but it has a leather look to it, which is quite nice. Lots of lights around everywhere, but nothing too bright. So we have a wardrobe here, nice hanging locker. And behind me, I really like this layout. We have a mirror with some extra cupboards down below. And a place to pop away, I don't know, some perfume bottles or something to make this space even more yours. Now, if this was my cabin, I would be very happy with this. This is lovely. Of course, we have a huge TV and the ensuite is behind me here. As you can see, we have a beautiful, fully equipped bathroom. Moving on to the guest cabins, we have 2 identical cabins with 2 single beds, which are serviced by an equally beautiful ensuite. Saving the best for last, let's head down to the owner's suite. We have a nice little window here as well that I'm pretty sure there's some storage underneath there if you wanted it. This is just lovely. I love the mixture of material used here. We have the darker headboard, we have some leather, we have some fine material and fabric. And we also have what looks to be almost like a snake print behind the TV. I like that a lot. There is so much detail going into all the cabinetry and all the material used around. It's quite beautiful. And over here we have a nice little lounge that we can read a lovely book in the evening, but also opening portholes to let that beautiful breeze in, that afternoon sea breeze. Speaking of details, I love our little book corner over here. On the other side, we have our little office corner or makeup vanity. Oh, that's lovely. I like the contrast. That's beautiful. And another little book corner in the end there too. Before we move into the ensuite bathroom, we have our hanging lockers here as well. This is a great size ensuite and finished in true Sunseeker style. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring to you the brand new Sunseeker 68 Manhattan. Now, she is a stunning, stunning boat. And if you like content like this, please give us a thumbs up. Comment down below what is your favorite feature of this yacht. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because that would mean the absolute world to us, and it means that we can bring more videos like this to you in the future. As always, thank you so much for joining me on Life Beyond the Bow, and guess what? Ciao for now. We'll see you on the next one.